Hello everyone, this is King LT. In this video, I will show you how to make a smart power distribution box by H32BS controller. This is our new controller, and this is the Serial B Miniverse. So they will be very powerful and very flexible. Because this solution, we will use this external relay and the DC contact, not the AC contact. So this for 16 ampere, and this is for 20 ampere is enough for your use. And this is also have 32 channel MCB, the brick. So this box will be very powerful. Now I will step by step tell you how to make it. Okay, let's begin. Okay, firstly, we look at the hardware list. This is we need to use. This is a brick, just the power single phase input. If you want to use the 3-phase, you just replace this brick for 3-phase for 4 hole. This is 2 hole. So this is according to you. And the second is the power supply. This is power supply. This power supply is output the DC 12 volts because this is for this controller. This needs to work for DC 12 volts. Also, the DC 12 volt is input to the controller's V-in input, and this will wake the output for this relay board. This is the important part, just H32BS. You can see this H32BS. This is output, 32 channel output, and the power supply. And this is the Ethernet port. We will use Ethernet. If you want to use the Wi-Fi, just install the Wi-Fi antenna at this hole. And this is for wall switch button, just 32, and 2 all on and all off. This is for wall switch, and this blue is for digital input sensor, like the PIR sensor, human motion sensor, and the smoke sensor or gas sensor, just like this, please. And also, we can see this is the CLB Mini. We also have CLB verse, but that is big, and this is small one. This just have 8 channel digital input and 8 channel analog input. So I think it's enough for you to use. And also it has the time schedule function. The time like every week or every Monday, every Saturday, what's the time to control the output, what time is schedule set by yourself. And also you can use your sensor connect with this input for automatic control. The sensor just input, control the output, input, control output. Okay, let's look at the second row. This is the external relay board. This is the OMRON relay. This is work for DC 12 volt. And every relay have max is 16 ampere. And this is 24 channel. We can use this relay. It's up to you. Maybe you have some channels for this relay and some channels for this AC contact, or not AC contact, DC contact, and some channels for a solid state relay, SSR. You can consist this driver, power driver by yourself. And this relay will be easy to replace. You can see if the relay is bad, I just can, like this, get the relay, and we can use a new, just plug in, and we'll replace the bad relay very easy. So we can just install this relay. So it's very flexible and very easy to repair, and if the relay is bad. And this is DC contact. This is for big and for large current, like air conditioning or large warm heat or very large current. Use this output. So you can use this one, these two parts at the same time, and just connect with the output part is okay. And the third row, this is the brick. This brick we have this use 16 channel, 24 channel use the 16 ampere, and this use the 20 ampere for this 8 channel output. And this brick also you can choose by yourself what ampere your load will be connected. So This consists with the three parts: the controller, the main controller system, and the power driver, the relay, and the contact. And this is the protected parts, just the MCB, the brick. Okay, this is the hardware I have explained to you. Now we will begin to wind. How to wind? Let's begin. The first step, we need to measure the size, and for every DIN rail, we will use the pen to mark. Then we can remove all parts. We just need to drag with the hole. Okay, now we can put the parts on the panel. And we can use the screw to fix the DIN rail now. Okay, now we will use this part to fix all parts. Now we begin to wind. The first is use this AC power line. This is the leave line in, and this is the neutral line, input, and this is leave line output to this power supply, and the neutral line to this power supply, and will output DC 12 volts. Now we begin to connect the output to this relay module. And the total have 32 output. So this is the first one. This is the channel 1, and this hole is V in, V input. We can begin the relay from this hole. This is channel 1 output to this one. This relay board have this channel 1, and we begin connect with the channel 2. Now we have used the power supply and output 4 1 and 2 1 2 3 4 for this power supply is V in, because we use the 4 line independently, so that this is the bed for the current for the terminal. And the next step, we will connect with this black, just is ground, or connect with all ground together. This is the power supply, the ground. The ground is connected with this black ground, and also have connected this. All black is ground. This is the ground of the coin of the contact. And at last, we will connect with this power 12 volts and the ground. Now you can see we have connected the power supply for this H32BS, and this is CL mini version. So you can see this is all connected with the power line. And the next step, we will let the relays common and the contactors common with the leave line. We will let the leave line connect with all outputs COM and this COM. Now you can see the leave line have connect all COM. This is together, use this super bar together. And also you can see this side have also connect with the leaf line. And now the next we will let the contact output to the brick for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8 channel. Just connect directly. Now you can see all output have connect with the MCB and the relay and the contact. And also you can connect this neutral line to the terminal. And at this step, almost the project have complete. At last, we just need to connect this S232 cable with this CLB miniverse with this smart controller. And after this connected, we will install this panel to the power distribution box, the metal box. Then the project is completely finished. And now let's begin install the panel to the metal box. This is very heavy and big. We can install this panel to the box. Okay, you can see this is the whole finished project, the power distribution box. Now I will tell you how to connect with the switch panel. This was switch panel like this. This is 2 channel and 4 channel, and also have this style. We just take example for use the different panel, and for use this remote, and also you can use this small remote. Just this is copy remote. You can copy the signal from all these buttons. Like this one is this one, and this button 2 is this button 2, this button 3 is this button 3, this button 4 you can press this 16 or this 4, or is no problem. This is copy the signal from this remote for this new remote to use. So I will show you how to use the wall switch and the remote and some new functions of the H32BS controller. For this demo, I will use this 2-gun and 4-gun, and we will use 3 panel. This 2-gun is for all on and all off. You can see the orange is all on and all off. And this 4-gun, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-gun will connect with this switch input. This is you can directly connect with it. And the LED indicate, because the LED indicate this is feedback, we will connect with the relay. The relays like this line and feedback the 12 volt. So we will let's begin how to do with it. Okay, now we can see these functions of the switch panel and the remote and the mobile phone. Now I will show you how to use switch panel firstly. We have connected this 4 channel. This 4 channel is output 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see I can like this, turn on, output 1, and output 2, and output 3, and output 4. I can turn off my light so you can see the clearly. Now the light is reduced, you can see clearly. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is LED indicate for H32BS, and this is relay indicate, the 4-channel relay, and this is on the panel. This is LED indicate. I have connected with this 2 panel. Just I will output like this button 1. You can use this button 1 to control 1 output. So if you have third panel or fourth panel, you just connect together. It's very easy. So you can see I can turn off the relay 1, and also the feedback, the state is seen. I can also turn on relay 1, and the feedback state is seen. And also relay 2, and relay 3, and relay 4, relay 1. And now this is two channel panel. I have connect with the all on and all off. So you can see I press this button just like this, it will be all on very quickly. And the 24 channel relay and the 8 channel DC contact. And this is all off, so it's very quickly. And you can see when I turn on, off, just like my hand and change. Because when I press all on, the relay is 1 by 1, it have a delay time, so that is protect the power. So if the 32 coin turn on at the same time, this is not very good for the power supply. So every relay output will have a many little delay time. You can see this. So that is good for the power supply, protect the power supply. And now I will tell you a new function, that is double click. You can see I can single click turn on relay 1 and turn off relay 1 in a single click. When I double click, you can see I can double click. I have set this double click, have turned on this channel. This channel output you can set by the web page. It's defined by yourself, and double click. This will turn off this relays. I just define your need, which relay and which channels need to turn on and turn off. And also I have defined this double click is invert. What is invert? Just you can see I can double click, turn on, and double click, turn off, and double click again. You can see the turn on, and double click again, turn off. So, but this is for on and off. You can see I double click is on. I double click again because I have also sent the on command. So the double click will not change the state. And also this is for the off double click mode. Like this, off. And if I double click again, will be also off. But this invert. They can change the state. They can change the state. The invert means if I have already turned on relay 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see this is relay 1, 2, 3, 4 is already on. If I also double click for invert, you can see the relay 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is changed to off, but other is changed to on. And I can double click again. You can see I just change the state as last time. Click again, I change the state. So this is invert function. And also I can turn on, turn off. And also you can use this remote. You can see I press remote key 1, key 2, key 3, key 4. And also the state LED indicate will be update. And also this is 16 channel. So this is for 1 to 16 channel. And the second remote is for 17 to 32 channel. You can see I can turn on, turn on, turn on, turn on. So this is contact. So the sound is larger than the relay output. Okay, now I can press all off. And also this time you can use this small remote. This remote, you can copy the signal from the key. You can see there is 4 key. I can learning every button for original button. Like the channel 1, I can learning to this button. And the 16 channel, I learning to this button. I have already learned it. I can give you the demo. Like this, turn on relay 1. I can also use this, turn on relay 1. You can see this one is changed. And I have learned the 16 channel. This is 16 channel, and the second button is 16 channel, like this. And I have learning the second remote. Just this button 1. Button 1 is 17 channel. This is 17 channel. And you can see I can press this button. Also is 17 channel. And this is 16, just 32 channel. This is 32. So I can, like this. You can see I can turn on, turn off by this remote. So this is very flexible. You can choose many remote, small remote. Maybe this is by you, or this by your wife, or this by your son, and by your daughter. So you can just let this remote button learning from this button independently. So this is how to use this learning remote. And at last, we can also use the mobile phone application. This is two mobile phone application. This is KC868 Smart Home. This is for remote, need our cloud server. And this is by the local network, not need the internet. So you can see this is the window. I have used 4G for the remote country. You can see I can turn on relay 1, like this, turn on relay 1, turn off relay 1. When I turn on relay 1, you can see the state, panel state is update. I can turn off. And also, I can use this keybox at the same time. This is work with the Wi-Fi, no network. You can see there is emergency coins because I have not used the SIM card inserted into it. I only use the Wi-Fi connect to my load. So you can see I can also turn on relay 1 and turn off relay 1. Turn on relay 1 and turn off relay 1. And the update, state update also it can be done. And another function, when you turn on relay 1, like this, by this panel, 1, 2, the full relay is on. I can just use refresh. And you can see the full relay is on. But I think you not need always just refresh. You can just, in your main window, there are many 32 channel relay box. So you can just, like this, this is my office. I can just enter, and you will see the state is out update. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 on. If I have turned off one relay, just turn off the relay. Now is 2, 3, 4 relay is on. You can see I can enter the control panel again. This is 2, 3, 4 relay is on, and this is off. So this is update. Also, the keybox also can update these functions. So this is how to use the switch panel and the remote and the mobile phone to control your relay and control the 32 output. There is a CLB mini version logic controller. This CLB mini version is like PLC function, so that is working locally in offline mode. So not need internet, not need cloud server. Just use this digital input and analog input sensor. So the sensor can automatically control this send command by this RS-232 cable to let the H32B relay output. And also there is a temperature sensor and the analog sensor and the digital sensor, and also can use by the time schedule. Every week, what time, when the relay is on and the relay is off, just set by this controller. So this is a logic controller. By many logical commands you can set for this box. So this do it by FTDD command, and for automatic control this relay output. So this whole system is very powerful. And you can also let this work in local network, and also this work running on local network. And this panel and this remote not just work in offline mode, not need the internet. If the internet cable, I can remove this internet cable, and also you can see my panel can be used. You can see I can turn on and turn off, all on and all off. So this panel and this menu country, just like this for menu country. Not need the internet, no network, also can run. Okay, this is how to use the H32B make a smart power distribution box. If you have any questions, you can leave a message to us. Thanks for watching.